Hi, my name is Susan. I'm in the beautiful Dominican Republic. I am so fortunate to be here to bring this class, this time with you. You're going to need a towel today. We're going to come into a pose called oiling the spine. And so if you've got a yoga blanket, great. And nearby in a chair or the couch, and a strap. Okay, now I'm going to try to show you how to roll this blanket. So you'll have it in maybe a half fold and then just start rolling it. I have found this little pose to be very helpful for my upper back and shoulders. You want to make sure you don't get anything funny in there. And then, so I'm going to take it here, and that will be where the top of my back is. Coming over onto my side, and then onto my back. So come on down, roll to your back. Now, the first position, and I'm going to have to time this because we're going to stay about 2 minutes on each position. So if you see me looking at my watch, that's why. So we're at the upper back, and it would probably be best to have a pillow here for your head. So you want to have your arms clear the blanket roll or the towel roll. And it may feel better for your back to just lay with the legs bent. If it doesn't feel like too much of a strain, then let the legs extend out. Now, if your chin is pointing up in the air like mine kind of is, it would be better for me if I had a pillow here to elevate my head a little bit, but I'll be fine. It's just 2 minutes or so. So close the eyes, soften the face. This helps to stretch out the pectoralis muscles, the front of the chest, and the shoulder area. We hold a lot of tension in the neck and upper back area, so this will help to ease it out. Deep inhales and exhales. Relaxing the legs. I just noticed I had kind of flexed my feet, and so just let everything go. So now, bending the legs, let's lift up the upper back and just kind of scoot the blanket roll or the towel down a little bit. Now we're elevating the chest. So the blanket roll is maybe in the middle of your back, or still the upper back, but maybe a little bit more middle. Releasing the arms. I'm going to keep my arms a little closer so they won't get full of sand, but you really ideally would have your arms out here to the sides. Let your head be back to center. I know you probably looked to see what I was doing. Keep breathing, deep inhales and exhales. After you breathe into it for a moment, if you feel like, oh, I need to adjust my back a little bit more, feel free to lift up your back and release your tailbone down again. Bending the legs. And now we'll lift the back up and take the blanket roll right at your low back, right at your sacrum. Now your bottom is still going to drape over it, and now your hips are more elevated. Continue to take deep inhales and exhales, exhaling the belly towards the spine, emptying the breath out, and inhaling, allow the belly to fill with breath. Bending the legs and lifting the hips up to move the blanket roll or the towel out of the way. We'll roll on over to one side and then allow yourself to come up to a seated position. Now let's keep our legs in this nice little mermaid pose. I'm by the sea and I've always wished I was a mermaid. So let's sweep the arms up and around. Let your head follow the arm. Sweeping up again, this is my new favorite move. Inhale up, thumbs up, reaching up and around. Now, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, if you have shoulder issues and your arm is not going to move as much, maybe it's just a shoulder roll like this. So that would be fine. Maybe it can get a little bit bigger. Maybe a little bit bigger. So wherever you are, as we always say, is where you need to be. Reaching up. Let's take the legs in front and we'll gently windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Rotating the legs over again for this side. So smaller rolls, maybe just the shoulder, gradually getting bigger and bigger. Maybe the arm can sweep all the way up. Reaching up. All right, very good. And allowing yourself to come into that comfortable seated pose. Reaching the shoulders up and wonder why you hold your shoulders like that. And release down. Let's squeeze up again and release down. With your chin parallel to the floor, take your head to look side to side. Very slowly turn the head towards the other side. Once more, side to side. And then we'll come back to center, draw the ear towards the shoulder, up and over for the other side. So we can take our head to look slightly up and then slightly down. Take the hands clasped together and draw the arms back behind you. So pressing the hands in, reaching up, and press your head into your hands. Deep inhales and exhales. And then let's release the arms and just come into a little side bend here. Side to side. Kind of looks like one of those Jack-in-the-Box, little terrorizing kind of things. And release. Okay, hands come down. Let's come on to hands and knees. So with cat and cow, maybe we used to roll the back up a lot, but now we just need to tilt the tailbone. So draw your hips in. So it's just a subtle move with your hips coming in and then tailbone coming up. Inhale here, exhale here. Head can look down a bit, and then inhale, tailbone up. And release. Exhaling, engaging. The lower belly goes, the belly button towards the spine, I'm sorry. And inhale. Now let's come into a sunbird pose. So we're going to balance here. Foot comes down, arm comes up like we're shaking hands. And if your chair's there and you're lucky enough to hold on to your chair, you can. And release. Other side. Foot down. And release. Coming out again. And down. All right. Take the knees wide apart and allow the low back, the bottom, to come back towards the feet. Let's stack the forearms together, taking your head down. Let your forehead rest. Now coming into a modified dolphin pose, we're going to clasp the fingers together. Have your elbows within your shoulders. Your knees are just underneath the hips. So we're going to shift forward so the chin is in front of the fist, and then exhale back the head towards the elbows. Inhale forward, exhale back, belly to your in. And inhale forward. This is really good arm strengthening and good for your stomach muscles. Back and forth. Hold it here. And release. Okay, let's come on up to the knees and the shins. So hopefully you don't have any knee pain, and I'm wishing that you had this beautiful sand to release onto. So reaching the shoulders back, let's sweep the arms up, thumbs up, reaching up and taking the hands back behind us, maybe holding the hands to the low back and just shift back a little bit. So strengthening the muscles that are supporting the knees, always a good thing. Now, a modified way to come into camel pose will be to take our blanket roll. Hopefully you still have your blanket rolled up. So we're going to create some height here. Put that at your heels. And then another trick is curl your toes under. So we're going to draw both arms up. Now, this may not be available for everybody, but if it is, reaching up, we'll bend the arms, take the hands back to the towels. So let your heart and chest shine forward. Your belly and hips are shining forward too. Reaching up, let your head look up. You don't want to collapse your neck. This is a good, strong pose. Keep breathing. Hands slide to your low back, back upright. And then with the towel on your calves, then this is an easier way to come into this pose. Now, if this is excruciating to your knees, then you don't want to do it. But if it's okay for your knees, then maybe it hurts just a little bit or to an edge. We probably need to do it more because it will help to stretch out the knees, and we need to keep our knees pliable. All right, let's draw the arms out wide, and we'll come into Gomukhasana arms. So they call this cow face arms. You can cross at the elbows, give yourself a hug, or flip the forearms around, taking hold of fingers and palms. Now, ideally, your palms might be together, and I'm able to just come into a little bit of fingers to the thumb area here. Lift up the elbows, maybe come up again. Deep breath. Exhale, coming down. And release. Opening up, coming up, and we'll cross the other arm over. Again, flip forearms around. Squeezing the forearms together so you feel deep stretch on the back of your neck. Not on the back of your neck, your shoulder area. Sometimes I just don't know what's going to come out of this mouth. And reaching up. Big inhale up and exhale down. Taking the hands forward. Now let's take the blanket around, or the towel. I keep calling it a blanket, whatever you have. Both hands are over here on the left. Hike your right foot forward. Help it up there if it doesn't quite make it. And we want to do a little rocking lunge here. So we're going to come up on the heel and let the knee go just slightly past the ankle, but not much. Back and forth, rocking lunge here. Taking the hands up to the thigh. Deep inhale and exhale. And then this time let's draw the arms out in goalpost arms, like your arms are square. So we'll take the elbows towards the rib cage and open up. Inhale as we draw the heart and chest forward, and exhale as we go to neutral. Draw the belly in towards the spine. Exhale here. Now hands come down, and we'll switch legs. Take the hands over to the right, left leg comes up. And we'll go forward and back here. It may feel more comfortable to have both hands on the inside of the left foot. Walking the hands back, having the legs straight. And then hands down, come on up to the thigh. Reaching up, sweeping up, reaching up and back. Maybe arms at our goalpost arms. So reaching up and exhale, open up. Exhale and open up. Exhale and release. Pivoting the foot back. Spread the fingers wide. Shifting the hips around. Circling the bottom around. Circle around the other way. And then let's walk our hands up towards our chair. So coming up to a down dog, so we'll come up to standing and then allow the legs to come back. Your arms are in alignment with your head's in alignment with your arms. Deep inhale and exhale. Let's pedal the legs. Bend one knee and then the other. Step the right foot forward. Your left foot is back at an angle. Your right knee is bent. Come on up into a warrior one. Reaching the arms up. So here we are. We're going to exhale and squeeze. Squeeze your arms together, elbows and palms together, and then open up. Inhale, so we bend the leg. Let's exhale, come onto your heel, straighten the leg, and the arms go together. Back leg is pretty straight. I think my back leg was bent. Bending the front leg. Exhale, squeeze. Back and forth. Really good strengthening pose here. Take the hands down. Let's have both legs straight. You might be feeling a little bit of achiness in that back left foot. Taking the arms forward and allowing your head to hang. Legs are long apart. You're feeling a deep stretch into the entire right leg, into your bottom. Deep breath. Bending your front leg, hands on the chair. Come on back upright. Inhale up. Reaching up and back. Hands to the heart. Hands come back to the chair. Step the right leg far back. Bending the front leg. Draw the torso up. Arms wide. Smile, yay. Let's draw the arms together. Squeeze. Open up. Come onto your left heel. Open up heart and chest. Bend the front leg. Back leg straight. Both legs straight. Onto your left heel. Exhale here. Belly to the spine. Inhale and open. Exhale. Inhale and open. Plant the hands down, straighten both legs. Deep breath. Maybe walking the arms forward. Bending the front leg, come on back. Sweeping both arms up. Reaching up. Yay. Hands to the heart. One of my favorite moves with thinking about palm trees here with our balance poses. Cross the legs, sweeping the arms up. Fan those hands out. Woo! Squeeze your legs together. We're gonna sway in the wind with the palm trees. Be one with the palm trees. And then come on out. Goddess pose. Open up, sweep down, inhale up, goddess pose. Open up, sweep down, inhale up, goddess pose. Sweeping up and release. Reaching up, feel that energy in your body. Coming back together, cross the legs over the other way. Sweep the arms up, lengthening up and hinging over. Over for the other side. Draw the arms and legs wide again. Goddess pose. Opening up. Back to goddess. Up. Bend the knees and sweep down. Inhale up, a little bit of a back bend. Goddess. Open up. I'm just getting those happy hormones sending through my body. I'm feeling better all the time. Sweeping down. Reaching up and hands to the heart. I hope you're feeling fantastic too. Draw your arms out, reach, reach. Release the arms. Legs back together. Let's use our chair for some balance. Maybe turn it around to the higher point. Heart and chest up. Root those feet down. Tailbone down, belly towards the spine. Have a focal point. Keep on breathing. Take one leg out to the side and draw the leg up. Now, since I've got the aid of the chair, I'm going to get spunky with you and take that foot up to the thigh. So whenever you can take the foot to the thigh, great. But you can have toes here on the calf, below or above the knee, not on the knee. Bend your standing leg slightly. Keep a focal point. One thing you're looking at. Drawing the arms up and reaching up. And hands coming down. And then release. Shake out the standing leg. Other leg out to the side. Toes can stay on the ground here or above. Hands to the heart or keep holding the chair. Lift up heart and chest. Reaching up. Keep breathing and smiling. Hands coming down and do a little fun swoopy swoopy and release down, shaking it out. All right, I'm going to take the chair to sit in for our final deep relaxation. We'll sit down on the chair and we'll come into a twist. So we can double up our twist if you want. You can cross a leg over and then take the hand to the back of the chair, and then you're looking out over the shoulder. Come back around to center, uncross the legs. Other leg, draw it over, and you don't have to cross the legs. I just thought I'd add that for a little extra something. Hand to the back of the chair, looking out over. So we always like to finish before deep relaxation with a twist. And then let's come back to center. Finding the ground. See how my toes don't even reach the floor? Hopefully your feet reach the floor. Spread the fingers wide. Curl the fingers into the palms. Make fists with the hands. Squeeze the arms, squeeze into the belly, the back, the buttocks, the legs, the feet. Squeeze the eyes closed tight, the face closed tight. And release. Open the palms and gently rotate the head from side to side, very slowly finding a comfortable centered position. Palms of the hands to the lap. Allowing yourself to just relax and release. Closing the eyes if you want, or if I were you, I would keep looking at the ocean. You can have a meditative gaze as you just keep looking out. Chin's parallel to the floor. Feeling relaxed throughout the whole body. The feet and the legs, the buttocks, the back, the arms. Feeling completely relaxed, watching the movement of the breath. It's very normal for the mind to wander, and as the mind wanders, we bring the awareness back to the breath. As we begin to close the class, we'll inhale the arms up. And again, let's come into another twist. Coming up and over. And up. Reaching up and back, and hands to the heart. Give yourself a squeeze here. Opening up and relaxing, squeezing. And we'll release the hands to the heart in prayer position, remembering the purpose of our practice, to have an easeful body, a peaceful mind, and therefore a useful and joyful life. Easeful, peaceful, useful, and joyful. May you live with ease and peace. God bless and namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll join me again for another class in the beautiful Dominican Republic. Thanks and namaste.